Hi there, okay, doing good. So here I am with the Google Sheet workflow automation, and in this automation, we'll be working with some formulas, workflow automation, and some app script so that we can automate the workflow. So I'll go through step by step. The first thing is the input set, which is input controls tab, and here we'll be using the yellow cells to input the data. As you can see on the legends, the yellow cells are input in this whole environment, and gray or light gray cells are either fixed cells, headings, or formulas. So we'll be starting with the code names and client names, which are anonymous, obviously, and these has nothing to do with the real-time data. And then for each client, for all five codes, we need to enter some approved from and to dates and some units approved to be used for that particular client and particular code each time. You can add more clients in here, and if you will add another client, maybe this, that should appear automatically in the drop down, which you can select and select a new one, and you can start entering new dates in here. Once you are done with this, we have a template sheet for the client, and as per your requirement, we'll be using separate client with separate sheets. So this is the template, and how you can create a new client with this template. First of all, let me show you, let me just review quickly the results for this. So if you select a particular client in here, which is yellow cells, as soon as you will select the client name, it will turn blue. And this will show you, okay, how many codes are available. 16 to 80, it's 416, 416, and 104. Once you will start using in the blue cells, as you can see, these are gray cells, which are outside the limit of this client. Let's go to the Adrian press and let's see if we have any limit. Yeah, okay. So the approved from is starting from 17th July 2023 to February, sorry, January 17th, 2024. So as we have selected this, it's showing 2 days back value dates, which are grayed out. So these are not approved dates, and you should not use these cells because these, if you will add any counts in these will not get updated in the codes calculations. But if you will use one count in here, it will reduce number by one. If you will two, you can see if I'm adding random numbers in here, the count is decreasing. So you have to only use, you can see the count will reduce significantly. If I'll make it 5, you will see as soon as the number drops less than 10, it will turn red, a light red. But if I will add another 8, maybe let's add a 6. So 1 is remaining. If I add another one, so now it's 0. Now you should not add any numbers further. If you will add any number further, this will get negative, which is highlighted, and you should not use it. So this is how it's going to use. Similarly for the rest of the codes. All right, let me clear this up because this is template, and now I'm going to create a new client with this template. So to add a new client, I can click on this, add a new client, and it's going to run the code, and it will give you a name with the date, change name, date, and timestamp, so that if you are running it multiple times, you will not get any error with the duplicate same names. So now I have 2 clients. So what I'll do, I can just double click on it, client 1. Either I can type in client 1, or I can select a client name, copy the same client name, and save it here. So this is all your choice. If you want to keep a format client 1, 2, 3, or maybe you want to use first name, second name, or or maybe the full name, you can use any. So I'm going to use the second name, copy it, save it. So this is simple. All right, so this is the menu button from which you can add a client and update the chart. I'll go through this second point. All right, so this is the functionality for the template. Now I'll go back to the database. This is the database which is calculating, which is taking in all the data from all the clients, whichever you will create in here. And it will pull the values directly in here. All right, so as soon as you are done with the adding new sheets, let me add another client. And I'll select the third one. And you will see as soon as you select the client, the date will automatically pop up. So I'll just copy the name of this client and paste it in here. As soon as you are done adding the client sheet, you can update the charts so that the name will get updated in the tab name so that you can select accordingly. So if I'll select update chart, it's going to update these names in our listing so that we can plot accordingly. So this is it for the template tab. Now if I'll go back to the dashboard where I want to see some visuals, here you can you can see this drop down has been updated with the new tab name added. So if I'll add another client, maybe currently you can see in the tab name we have only 3 names. So I have a new one. If I'll select random, copy the name, paste it in here, and then jump back to the dashboard. And here you should, okay, so I have to update the chart so that I can see the naming in here. So I just update the chart, come back, and you will see 4 names. And if I'll select the first name, though we do not have any data in there, so I'm going to add to Adrian some values in it. This one will not be counted because this is in the gray part. So let me quickly add few numbers in here. All right, so we have some numbers and the date is starting from July the 15th. I'll go to the dashboard, and if I'll select, double click on it and go back to the July 15th. So let me start by 10. And okay, let's keep it till October 10th. So you can see it is plotting from July 7th to the date which is available in the listing, and the data is available. Um, hmm. All right, so now we can see as we have selected this client. Let me make a bit widen. So there are 2 charts plotting. One chart is showing the time-based distribution of the code count, and the second one is the number of counts available and used for each codes. All right, so I have given some other controls so that you can uncheck these. So if you don't want to plot any particular code, you can simply uncheck those, and you will see only the selected one. So currently 97151 is being selected, and it's showing the distribution of this. You can see the chart. So on this particular date, it was used 1, 0, 0, then 1, and then this. Similarly, you can see in here, the remaining are negative. So it means we have overused, which you can't. So if I'll go back to the Adrian, yes, we have added extra 14, which I need to delete. So if I'll delete those, okay, 13 remaining, I'll go back to the dashboard, and here you can see the blue ones are the available, 3 remaining, three used, and 13 remaining. All right, so if I'll add another matrix, so here you can see the plot for the other matrix. If you want to plot 2 multiple, you can always compare those as well. And anyone on you hover on, it will show you the values for both the codes. And this is how you can dynamically select the codes on both the charts. So these checkboxes are selecting the codes on this and this both charts. Again, so if I'll select another, but before that, let me copy paste the formulas so that I can get some values. So if I'll select it, this client's data is starting from December 12, 2023. So I hope it is not going to show me. Yeah, okay. If I'll change the client, the date remains same. You can't see anything because on these dates we do not have anything. But yeah, we have the counts updated, but no timeline charts because this client's count is overall thing. This chart is based on the selected date. This is overall for that particular client. So to change the dates, I'll go back to the maybe September, and I need to go to 2024. I'll click the update charts, and let's see if we have anything. No, we do not have anything still. All right, so the chart is not plotting. Let me see about that. Yes, we need to increase the range of the data so that we can plot. All right, so we have some extra ranges. The data is available only from December 10th to 30th. So we can reduce the range. Maybe we can go up to 1st December to, which is 30th. Let's select the 1st January. Okay, so we have plotted some data. Now let's go back to the third one. I'll take the same formulation, go to the astro, not the astro. I'll come back in here and now I'll select the chart in here, and let's see what date is available for that. So November 2023. Okay, so I'll go back and select the 1st November. Okay, so we have data in here for the astro, sorry, the Langley's. So yes, I think that is it from my side. Please have it reviewed and do let me know if you have any question. Yeah, one last thing is remaining. Let me make a copy of the file to show you. So once you copy a file or you transfer it to your drive and running the script, the code for the first time, it's going to ask you for the authorization. I'll show you shortly. So I was just using this file and I just made a copy of it. And once the file gets updated, you will see a menu in here. Yeah, you can see the menu. Now, if I'll try to update the sheet, maybe I can click the update charts. It's going to ask me the authorization. So the authorization is basically through which account you want to run this. So I'll select my account, click on advanced, go to the leftmost bottommost left, and then click allow. That's it. And you are ready to run. So if I'll click on update now, it's not going to ask me. So the authorization is from Google. They just want to record the data that through which account you just ran these codes. That is it. So yep, that is it from my side. Please do let me know if you have any further modifications required. We can discuss and proceed accordingly. Thank you so much.